This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 6, and it reads to the Holy Scriptures from BibleGateway.com, KJV version of the Holy Scriptures, and it reads, "And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet." Matthew 24 and 7, and it reads to the Holy Scriptures, "For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places." Matthew 24 and 8, and it reads, "All these are the beginning of sorrows." Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wakar Shalom to the elders of Great Millstone for preaching His word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely as well too. I say shalom to you Akim out there, and this is a sit-down lesson that I want to bring out. And this is a prime example of the Matthew 24 and Matthew's 24 and 6. The wars and rumors of wars, and nation shall rise against nation, as a prime example of those scriptures that I just brought out in Matthew's 24 6, and through verse 7 as well too. And this is a news article published by Joel Creek, if I pronounce his name right, from Foreign Affairs Reporter, as of May the 22nd, 2023. At 7:52 p.m. And this is from the Washington Examiner.com, and it reads, "Israel sees high potential for big war with Iran-backed Hezbollah." And keep this in mind too, I've been mentioning this previously, speaking about the current situation with the Israeli Defense Force firing off their missiles on and off over there in those Iranian facilities over there, which is backed by pro-Iranian groups. As you see, they continue increasing on and off escalations over there across borders of Syria and through Israel as well too. So I just wanted to add a note to that. It says Lebanese Hezbollah chief Hassan Nasrallah is in danger of triggering a big war in the Middle East, according to Israel's top military intelligence officer. The chance of an escalation that could deteriorate into a war is not low, Israeli Defense Force military agents intelligence chief Aharon Harallah said Monday at the Rickham University Institute for Policy and Strategy. Nasrallah is close to making a mistake, could plunge the regional into a big war, is close to making this mistake from Lebanon or Syria. Hezbollah aired the warning one day after Hezbollah officially boasts that the organization's group could rain down our precision missiles on Israel during war games, in which I did a lesson on that earlier today, where you had Hezbollah doing war game drills over there in that region over there. So I just want to add a note to that, but continue on with the reading. In southern Lebanon, it said Hezbollah threat came on the heels of clashes between the Israelis and Palestinian forces in Gaza, but other Lebanese faction took it as a threat as well. Hezbollah is more concerned with its own interests and those of the Batran, Iran, than what is best for the Lebanese people. State Department spokesman Matthew Miller told reporters Monday, Iran has a Hezbollah and stockpiling tens of thousands of rockets and missiles in recent years, and Lebanese Hezbollah forces have contributed to Iran's effort to ensure the survival of the Syrian dictator Bashar Assad regime. Israeli forces have conducted airstrikes intending to prevent Iran from establishing military positions on the Syrian-Iraqi border. The Syrian-Israeli border. But Tehran enjoys the diplomatic victory earlier this month when Assad was granted admissions back to the Arab League. Right, because you see the coalition between Syria and Hezbollah as well too, right along with Iran. It says all this creates a high potential for an escalations in the region. Right, all this creates a high tension for an escalations in the region, and we need to be prepared that our enemies won't understand the message we are sending. Havla said, Hezbollah's precision guide munitions arsenal has hunted U.S. and Israeli officials for several years. Along that the simmering development of Iran's nuclear weapons program, Assad stabilization could foreshadow a renewed effort by Iran to threaten Israel from multiple fronts, Israeli officials suspected. Iran is the biggest threat to stability of the region and the world, Israeli Defense Minister Yoav Gallant said during his appearance at Rockman University. It is prosecuting a war of attrition against Israel. It wants to open a new Hezbollah front on the Golan Heights, as it has done in South Lebanon. It says the defense ministry that Assad restoring to the Arab League will not give Iran proxy any immunity from Israeli strikes, in keeping with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's long-standing efforts to prevent Iran from securing a long bridge from Iran across Iraq and Syria to Lebanon and the Mediterranean Sea. Let them not be mistaken. We are ready to use force, and we will do whatever is possible and necessary to bring Tom, Havok says. So yeah, that's a room. Hey, that's a growing escalations of a wars and rumors of wars right there. And I'm gonna bring it out again. And this time I'm gonna bring out just the Matthews 24:6. So this growing tension between Hezbollah versus Israelis and the pro-Iranian groups against the Israelis, a cross-border on and off growing conflict is continuing to increase. And that's growing escalations. That's a prime example right there. And this is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 6. I'm going to bring it out again for edification's sake for this sit-down lesson. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. Right, that's a rumor of war right there. Of the growing tensions between the two different nations, of the cross-border conflict. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet, right? Because the end is not yet, because growing escalation of this cross-border conflict is going to continue to increase and heat up now, so more than ever. So with that, hopefully this sit-down lesson was edifying of this recent news article that leads into the Matthews 24:6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. This is a rumor of war right here. As I read it again from the WashingtonExaminer.com, published by Joe Gehrick, if I pronounce his name right, from Foreign Affairs, a reporter, as of May the 22nd, 2023, 7:52 p.m. As it says again, Israel sees high potential for big war with Iranian-backed Hezbollah. So with that, I would like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash, and Shalom to the elders of Great Millstone for preaching this word truthfully and sincerely. And Shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely as well too. And until next time, I will say shalom.